British officer. Sir, Japan just attacked Pearl Harbor. The US will join the war. Winston Churchill. Aboriginal Australian genocide. Native American genocide. Canadian Inuit genocide. Japanese when they visit the Philippines. Who would have thought, after all these years, I'd return to the scene of my greatest military disgrace as a tourist. World War I ends. Italy. So, we get all the territory we asked? The Allies. You can't defeat me. I know. Boy, I'm attracted to other boys. US in the 1950s. Communist detected on American soil. Lethal force engaged. Belgium in Europe. Belgium in the Congo. Japanese snipers when they saw a medic. Geneva Convention, more like Geneva Suggestion. 40 million people currently living in slavery. The Atlantic slave trade. Founder of Germany. Daddy of the fatherland. When some apartments explode and now you have to crush Chechnya. Shame. Indian Ocean. Named after India. The other 24 countries bordering it. WW1 generals planning battles. Certainty of death. Small chance of success. What are we waiting for? World. Ancient Greek mathematics. Indian and Chinese mathematics. Mayan, Aztec, and Incan mathematics. How people think it was. Build me triangles in the middle of the fucking desert. How it really was. Build me triangles immediately adjacent to the seat of my kingdom. Show me the real fat man. I said the real fat man. Perfection. Teacher leaves the room for 0.001 seconds. The entire class. What does this mirror do, Professor? It shows us nothing more or less than the deepest, most desperate desire of our hearts. Germany, we are losing the war. Italy. You are. 25% of the world's land. UK. Congo. Belgium. Friendship of countries that speak the same language. Paper, not invented yet. Scissors, not invented yet. Cavemen when deciding on something. Ducks. The Women's March on Versailles. Let's get this bread. Russia after finding out that Americans found oil in Alaska. 1938, France held World Cup. 1939, Australia bushfire. 1940, cancellation of Tokyo Olympics. 1941, Japan attacked Pearl Harbor. 2018, France won World Cup. 2019, Australia bushfire. 2020, cancellation of Tokyo Olympics. 2021. I don't like where this is going. Countries getting independence and then keeping the Union Jack in their flag. The US bans alcohol. Upgrade. There's a rise in organized crime. Go back. What is my purpose? You get nuked, so we don't have to test them at home. Oh my god. People, look, we have found unoccupied land. Nations. Britain, France, Netherlands. Medieval Europe. Marriage between siblings. Marriage between cousins. Is 100 a lot? It depends on the context. Dead soldiers? No. Meters of land conquered? Yes. Nerd kid. I know ancient French, Italian, Spanish, and Romanian. Well, that just sounds like Latin with extra steps. Saddam Hussein invades Kuwait. The United States launches a 35-nation coalition against Iraq in retaliation. Saddam Hussein. Australia watching as Pepsi gets a larger navy than it does. No one. Japan after defeating 3 empires in the span of 30 years. It smelled like bit in here. When 2 women attempt to assassinate Gerald Ford within 17 days of each other. Gerald Ford. I'm aware of the effect I have on women. USA. Calling XL condoms medium. USSR. War. Military engagement, conflict, rebellion, campaign, operation, spreading of democracy. Girls when they break the rules of dodgeball. Yeah, whatever. Boys. Learning about history in primary school. Learning the same history at university level. Germany loses the war. The Allies. I'm gonna rip you in half now. When everyone gives out about America for its cruel treatment of the natives. Act natural. Homer describing Achilles' new shield. Homer describing the rest of his new armor. The Russians when Napoleon arrives in Moscow, only to see it up in flames. People debating who was the worst lead, based on the number of people killed by their regime. Pol Pot who killed a quarter of Cambodia's population but it's only 2 million people. Roman citizens. We just plowed tons of salt into the ground and we got 1 ton more to go. Medieval peasants. Salt costs too much. I think I'll have saltless white pasta. 18th century French peasant. I was just putting some salt apart. Why is there a tax for that? Modern citizen. Has high blood pressure due to salt, like a boss. RMS Carmania. RMS Carmania. Africans. This is our continent. Europeans in the 19th century. Yes, our. I just bought salt. There's a tax for that. Germany invades Czechoslovakia. The Allies. No, you can't invade Czechoslovakia. It's our ally. Germany. How about I do anyway? The Allies. Understandable. Have a nice day. Jesus in the Bible. Jesus in Old English poetry. Dwight D. Eisenhower, one of the most decorated military men in US history, warning the US of the dangers of the military-industrial complex. The US from that point on. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. Lenin dies. Stalin. Oh no. Anyway. Okay. Meme Squatch. I'll feature my favorite comment in the next video. Features 1 comment for several videos. Me. It's clear Sasquatch has trouble with plural version of English words. Leave your comments, and I'll feature my favorite ones in the next video. Also don't forget to like and subscribe with notifications on. See you next time.